The Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture, Livestock Development, the Honorable Mithika Linturi, the Governor Uasin Gishu County, Mheshimiwa Jonathan B, aka Koti Moja, the Principal Secretary is present, members of Parliament and the Senate, the ASK National Chairperson, Annabel Kirinya, national and county government officials, the Chairperson of Eldoret ASK Show, distinguished guests, farmers, exhibitors, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to open this year's National Agricultural Society of Kenya Show in Eldoret on the theme promoting climate-smart agriculture and trade initiatives for sustainable economic growth. We hold this trade fair on this theme when the impact of climate change is threatening the existence of Kenyans and humanity globally. Today, we are deep into the 5th straight failed rain season and one of the longest dry spells in 40 years of our history. More than 5.2 million Kenyans are facing starvation, while thousands of others are on the red alert. Hundreds of livestock and wild animals are on the brink of perishing. Climate change is indeed erasing our hopes of a rebounding economy after the vagaries of COVID-19. While in 2021, agriculture contributed 22.4% to our GDP, the situation may worsen if we do not act and act quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, farmers and exhibitors, we are in famine because of low agricultural productivity. This has reduced food security in spite of the rising demand. For instance, maize production stood at 35.1 million 90 kg bags against a demand of 52 million bags in the year 2022. Beans production was 6 million 90 kilograms bags against a consumption of 7.2 million bags, while we harvested 3.3 million 90 kg bags against a demand of 24 million bags. Rice production was 1.4 million 90 kg bags against a consumption of 12 million bags. To cover the deficit, we imported 10 million 90 kg bags of maize, 20 million 90 kg bags of wheat, 10 million 90 kg bags of rice, and 1 million 90 kg bags of beans. This means spending foreign exchange on commodities we can produce to a surplus. In a similar trajectory, production in our leading exchange earners, tea and coffee, declined in the year 2021 as compared to 2020 by 5.6% and 6% respectively. Ladies and gentlemen, farmers and exhibitors, the Kenya Kwanza administration under President William Ruto has identified high cost of farm inputs, especially fertilizer and animal feeds, as leading causes of low production. Most of our farmers did not apply the required amounts of fertilizer because a 50 kg bag was costing 7,500. Besides failed rains, limited integration of modern farming technologies and innovations alongside uncertified planting materials have also been identified. Cognizant of the impact of agriculture on our economy, the government has prioritized the sector as one of the pillars of socio-economic transformation. Our administration has subsidized fertilizer. It is availing 7.8 million 50 kg bags to farmers through the e-voucher system ahead of the long lanes at an affordable rate of 3,500 Kenya shillings. We have a portly 540,000 acres under irrigation, representing just 2% of the total land under farming. This is just 16% of our irrigation potential of 3.3 million acres. The government targets to bring an additional 500,000 acres under irrigation by the year 2026. This initiative will progressively save the country 87.5 billion worth of food imports and create 3 million jobs, among other benefits. We are also instituting reforms in coffee, tea, and dairy subsectors to deliver maximum earnings to our farmers for dignified lives. Ladies and gentlemen, farmers and exhibitors. Further, the government launched the private sector-led agricultural mechanization initiative that aims at facilitating access to machinery services, aggregation of produce through industrial parks in every county, market linkages, farm inputs, financial services, among others. In partnership with other stakeholders, we have successfully operationalized 2 pilot agricultural mechanization hubs in Mwea and Bunyala in Kirinyaga and Busia counties, respectively, for rice value chain. In addition, through the improvement of the mechanization program under the Agricultural Development Corporation, production of certified potato seed is set to increase to 131 million metric tons in 2021-22 financial year to 2,700 metric tons this financial year, while that of seed maize from 6,300 metric tons to 10,800 metric tons over the same period. Ladies and gentlemen, farmers and exhibitors, while these are measures being put in place by the government to counter the adverse effect of climate change and boost our food security, farmers have a central role in saving our nation. That is why the theme of this trade fair resonated well with our current situation. This trade fair, therefore, is a platform of knowledge and experience sharing in growing our agricultural produce through smart and sustainable solutions. Climate smart agriculture is one of them. In climate smart agriculture, we are called upon to integrate crop and animal production into environmental management practices in a balanced and complementary manner. We must invest in technology to receive and understand weather and seasons better and in real time. As we also strive to reduce our carbon emissions, we cannot be left behind in integrating the growing of 15 billion trees by the year 2032 into our practices like tea and coffee to increase our forest cover. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I commend the Agriculture and Livestock Development, the county government of Uasin Gishu, farmers, exhibitors, and all other stakeholders who contributed towards making this show a success. To this end, it is now my pleasure to declare the 2023 ASK Eldoret National Show officially open. Thank you all. God bless you and God bless Kenya. Asanteni sana wakaaji wa kaunti hii yetu ya Uasin Gishu kwa makaribisho ya hali ya juu na ukarimu.